We are here on this Samhain weekend. I say weekend because Samhain is dated according to the stars. So in our Western calendar, we always have Halloween on October 31st. And it's not always on that, Samhain is not always on that exact date. Also, the tradition is, Mr. Buddy, come here. We're going to go inside for a second. Yes. Come on. There we go. Everybody's out walking their dogs on Saturday morning, so he's gonna have a lot of activity to bark at. Um, and this gives us a few minutes. So, traditionally, the day after Samhain is celebrated around the world actually as either All Souls Day, as, Dia de los Muertos. I'm not a good at Spanish, but Day of the Dead celebrations are going on, and it's a time to honor our ancestors. So all of this, oh, you have the same hat, yay! All of this flows in together, and at my house, at least this season, the ancestors have been alive and well. My partner was adopted, suddenly found his adopted family, both on his mother's side and his father's side, and he actually spoke to his half sisters last night on Halloween. So that was just like superb timing. And so our house is filled with a whole like new part of a family. Our house is also filled with my witch cat. My soul cat is 20 years old. She's going through her passing stages. So she is kind of the center of our attention right now. So she gets whatever she wants whenever she wants it, whether it's treats, whether it's loving on, whether it's pacing around the house, yowling at night. We are attending to her needs in these last few days or weeks of her life. I don't know how long she's gonna last. She's not painful, she's happy, but she's certainly asking for everything she wants. Hey, Melissa, good to see you. Um, all right. So I have a bit about this period at the time of this time of year on the wheel of the year that I'd like to share with you from a sister who also really cherishes the sacred darkness. The days are getting shorter, the nights are getting longer, and some of us really love that time of year. So I haven't had time to really sit down and write anything recently, so I just these words say it all. As the veil thins and the earth tilts toward her long exhale, we enter the dark season, a time once known as Samhain, one of the 8 holy Sabbaths our ancestors honored. Long before it was wrapped in costumes, fear, and ghost stories, Samhain marked the death of the old year and the beginning of the new, the closing of the great spiral in the wheel of the year. In the old Celtic wheel of the year, Samhain signifies the end of the cycle, the moment when the harvest is complete, the fields lay fallow, and the year itself dies into the fertile darkness. It is the entering into the holy womb of winter, the sacred pause between death and rebirth, when all of nature descends into stillness so that new life may one day return. It was not a time of fear, but of reverence. Fires were lit to guide the spirits home. Offerings were made to the ancestors, and the living gathered in ceremony to honor the sacred rhythm of life, death, and regeneration. Samhain was a threshold, a time to commune with the unseen, to remember that the veil between worlds is thin, and that the bond between the living and the dead is eternal. This was from Leonor Marciano Luna, from the Feminine Medicine Institute. So, why don't we just take a brief moment of silence and turn inward ourselves and bring to mind our loved ones, animal or human, and welcome their memories into this present moment. as you put the flame to wick and light a candle in their memory. So as the darkness grows, it's always nice to bring light into that. And candlelight and flame has always been used as an offering. So if you don't know what else to offer, you can also always offer a candle flame. In Tibetan Buddhism, they offer butter lamps. This is a specific candle a friend gave me. It's dragon's blood and raspberry, and it's really pretty. She has all these sparkles, and there's actually I think an obsidian stone floating around in there as well. So this is my Samhain candle, and it's dedicated to that, and it's going to be dedicated to honoring the ancestors um, on my ancestral altar. So, light one for all of our loved ones who have passed from this physical realm, but are just through there, and you may hear glimpses of them, you may smell them, you may hear music coming from them. So hold all of them in your heart as I say this short prayer to all the animal ancestors who are present with us during this time. To our cherished animal friends whose lives brought us so much joy, we remember you. At this time when the veil is thin, we call you forth from the world beyond worlds. Your paws, your wings, your spirits still leave prints upon our hearts. Thank you for your unconditional love, your loyalty, and the light you brought into our lives. We honor the lessons you taught us and the warmth you shared. And thank you for all the ongoing blessings of support and guidance you still offer us from beyond. May we find enough stillness in our hearts and our minds to hear you. May you continue to find peace and happiness until we meet again. We remember you. We honor you. Blessed be. Thank you, everybody. And you may want to keep this candle lit throughout the day as long as you don't leave it unattended. We don't want anybody to burn their house down. But hi, Kimberly. Anybody who's joining now, it's just a very short ceremony we just did, but you can rewatch it. I'll post it again. And so you may want to put this on a little altar space, a shelf, an end table, perhaps with a picture of your loved ones and a collar, pieces of fur, or maybe even one of their favorite treats set out as an offering for them. So be safe, enjoy the holiday, and, you know, open your hearts to all the love that's out there. Even though they may not be physically present with us, they're always present with us energetically. Okay, thank you so much. I will be back next week with more tales from the trenches of veterinary medicine, but I think we needed a special, just quiet time today. Thank you all for joining me.